Baseball is a very complex game. There's a ton of different parts of it. Offense, defense, pitching, fielding. There's so many different parts of it. In my opinion, the most important part of baseball is the pitching. Pitching controls your defense, collects the tempo, and really controls the defensive part in your game. When you think of pitching, you think of just throwing the ball as hard as you can, trying to get it past the batter. It's not necessarily how it is. There's tons of different kinds of pitches to throw the batter off, to slow the pitch down so he's either ahead of it, speed the pitch up so he's behind it. So today I'll be telling you all the different kinds of pitches there are in baseball. The first pitch that there is probably the most common. It is the four-seam fastball. To throw a four-seam fastball, what you'll do is you take the ball and you just put it on the two seams, your two fingers on the two seams right there, and your thumb at the bottom. This is the most common pitch because with this grip, you'll be able to throw the ball the fastest. So when you throw the ball, you're just coming up, and when you release the ball, you just go straight down so the ball rotates like this, covering all the seams and going into the batter as fast as it can. That's the most common because when a batter is batting, he is thinking fastball. So if you can have a demanding fastball, not many people can hit you. Another pitch is the two-seam fastball. The two-seam fastball, the difference is the grip you have on the ball. You'll grip the ball on the two seams right here instead of the four seams. You throw it exactly the same, but for the two-seam fastball, it's a little different. The ball is spinning a little slower, not much though, it's still going pretty fast, but at the end of your pitch, it'll cut off. And with that, that'll throw off the batter, throw off his timing, and throw off all of that. So he'll swing and miss, foul it off, maybe he won't be looking for it. Those are the two main pitches for a pitcher to throw early in a count. First pitch, 0-1, just to get a good count in their favor. A pitch you throw when you're ahead of a count, 0-2, 1-2, is the curveball. The curveball is one of the main pitches in the game of baseball. Usually that's the second pitch everyone learns when they're learning to pitch. The curveball, you hold the ball, your two fingers close together on the one horseshoe on the seam right there. When you throw a curveball, it's not like the fastball. You aren't coming just straight down. When you throw a curveball, when you come down, you snap your wrist off in this type of motion so the ball spins off your two fingers in a downward motion. It's more of a 12-6 curve. If you want to throw a curve that cuts over, you throw it at kind of an angle like this, but when I throw a curveball, I snap it straight down. So when the batter's batting, when the pitch is thrown, when I throw a curveball, the 12-6 curve, it cuts straight down. Where you throw just a regular straight curve, it'll cut over to the side, either towards the batter or against the batter. The third set of pitches that are most important in the game of baseball is the changeup. The changeup really controls the tempo of the at-bat throughout the whole game. Most batters look fastball, then curveball. And when you throw the changeup, it'll really throw them off their tempo and really get them guessing on what type of pitch you're going to throw next. There is three different kinds of changeup pitches. The first one is the palm ball, and it's kind of self-explanatory. You just take the ball and you just put it in your palm like this. And when you throw the ball, you won't be able to get all you have into it. You won't be able to throw as hard as you can, which slows down the ball and throws off the batter trying to hit the ball. So if you are accurate with this is a very good pitch to throw because the batter won't see it coming. When they do, they'll either be too fast on it and foul it off. If it's a right-hand batter, foul it off to the left, or swing and miss because they're so early on it. Another set of change-ups is the circle change. Circle change is when you take your fingers like this and put them into the circle. Put them in the circle on the ball. And you'll tuck your pinky in right there. And when you throw it, you just throw it like a regular ball. But again, you won't be able to get all of your velocity into it, all of your speed into it, which will slow down the ball and throw off the batter again. There's a third type of changeup, which is probably the most common changeup, is just the straight change. The straight change is, instead of using two fingers to throw the ball, you add a third finger to it. When you throw this pitch, you just go straight down right at the batter. I'll usually throw this pitch in probably, I'd say 2-0 counts, 1-2 counts, anywhere within there, where you can maybe get a strike from it, throw the batter off, and have a pitch coming that he's not seeing coming. All these pitches are so important to the game of baseball. It mix it up. They don't let the batter see what's coming at them. And to be a good pitcher in the game of baseball, you have to master all three of these pitches. And if you can do that, you'll have very good success throughout your career in baseball.